Good morning. It's Saturday, July 20th. And when I was growing up, there weren't many people around that reached my age. And I've seen a lot of people grow up in my day, and many of them have lacked one condition of life that is extremely important. There's an element in life that we need to have in order to have a long and successful and healthy life. And I don't mean avoiding illnesses and things like that. This is a feature of your life that will help you contend with the many conditions that affect you over the course of your life. And I am talking about a sense of humor. There are many people in this world that have no sense of humor. They haven't learned how to laugh in the face of some tragedy. They haven't learned how to accept other people with a smile, perhaps, or whatever it takes. So I don't know how many of you have been brought up in a humorless household, but that's critical to the development of anyone. You must be able to look at the world searching for happiness and able to understand what makes something humorous and what makes something tragic. But even in the most tragic situations, there can be humor. So when things get tense around any house, somebody has to be able to break that tension. Like, for example, you live in a household where there's a swimming pool and things get tense. So the old man in the house, the father or the grandfather, grabs the 2 kids or 3 kids and takes them out and dumps them in the pool and jumps in with them, fully clothed. Is that a humorous situation? Is that something that many of you would do? No, but that makes an impression because people come out laughing, right? So there are many things, many situations in life that you can attack with humor. And humor is very important as a parent. According to new research, being able to look at things with a smile on your face, even though those things might be very serious, a little bit of humor takes the edge off many situations. And there have been research studies done where children or parents have talked about their experiences of being raised without humor and how their views of their childhood were distorted because of that. It's no fun being raised without humor. It's good to be able to wake up and laugh and to see something that is funny, but it may not be funny for everybody. So you've got to develop a sense of humor. Now, some senses of humor might be twisted out of shape. And I've seen situations like that too, where a group of kids will torment another kid thinking that's a humorous situation. And that's not right. So humor is something that must make you feel good. It must make you feel happy. Humor is not intended to make you feel like a king, like you're in control of everything. Humor is much more serious than that. And while I use the word serious in conjunction with the word humor, you must look at this in every situation and see the bright side. And I'll call the bright side something akin to humor. We need that as humor human beings, it is necessary for us to be able to break the tension with something that could be more than a laugh. It's very important because when things get out of control and you have to react differently, that opens up new perspectives on your life. And if you don't have a sense of humor, you will look at those new situations from the dark side. And nobody wants to be on the dark side. You want to be able to make connections that encourage people to have great relationships. And you can have great relationships because you have a sense of humor. And you're capable of smiling even when the situation is grim. So humor can be very helpful in diffusing some of the sour moods that may overcome people. But it's not something that you're really born with. You have to recognize situations and put them in the proper perspective. So they may not be 100% as funny as you think, but at least if you can face them with a smile on your face, you'll have a much better day most of the time. So a sense of humor is a critical human trait that must be developed and should never be put down. Even if the humor that you intended went wrong, it must be explained and corrected. But everybody needs to have a sense of humor. So I leave you with that this morning. I hope I leave you with a smile on your face. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you.